And now we go deeper and instantly get greeted by this lad right here, which I forgot his name, and I don't believe we can actually avoid contact with him. But hello, Maze! And hello everybody, welcome to it, welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Colosseum Randomizer. We got ourselves a Beldum and a Tauros that we're going to face against. And starting off with our party, we got ourselves Nuzleaf and Haunter. Which Haunter we just got last episode, so I'm going to switch out right away. It's only out here so you can still get the EXP from being out against level 30s. Wait, why is she going around walking with a level 20 Pokemon? Well, the rest of her party is not level 20, it's kind of weird. Right, we're going to switch out our Dewdong, which, yes, I did level them up to 35. And I just wanted to evolve in and see the stats against Dewdong and Regice. I'm thinking at some point I'll pour Nuzleaf, switching out our Regice with something else. I'm not sure yet though. So maybe if we get another legendary, that's what I'll switch it out. But for now, I'm just going to keep the party as it is. And I'm glad that we switched out our Haunter, although I don't know if this attack would actually affect the Haunter or not. But we're just going to keep fighting these guys, I guess. I guess I could have also taken out the Regice, because Steel-type Pokemon, just because it's Psychic doesn't mean it ain't gonna do too much damage. Oh, I should have probably healed our Nuzleaf as well. You know, I didn't really think about that much, but you know what, it's kind of too late now. I was so sorry, Nuzleaf, okay? I mean, who knows, maybe we could crit hit. We didn't crit hit though, unfortunately. Ooh, a Stomp. Are you gonna stomp my Nuzleaf? Of course. Of course it's going after the Nuzleafs. I'm so sorry, my dear. But at least I bought some revives and potions between episodes, so it'll be easy enough to just revive it and bring it back. I also still find it funny how we could just attack our own party member, but we're gonna use Water Pulse against the Tauros because it's the one that decided to just yeet apart Nuzleaf. Of course the Beldum finished it off, but it didn't main damage, so get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. And I did revive our Nuzleaf as well. Bye, Tauros. I feel so bad. I love how it's also just straight up a bull, but also Tauros. That's so funny. Ooh. Okay, I see you there, Bear. I see you there, Ursuling. I don't know why I decided to just call it Ursuling. Sorry. We ate Ursula here. Ooh, okay. I wonder if Fury Attack would do that much damage, because I don't know how much health this thing has. Now I'm gonna take care of Beldum. I'm glad our Dewdong is very, very speedy. I still don't know what nicknames I'm gonna give everybody. So nicknames are always good recommendation if anybody has them. Even if it's for other Pokemon that we don't have in our party. Okay, with Unaffected, I don't know why I tried to even use it against the Trapinch. But you know what? I'm just gonna let it do what it does. I'm also just gonna use Gust now because it probably does better damage than Fury Attack. But then again, Fury Attack could do 3 to 5. I believe it's also one of those moves that gets stronger the more it's used. Like, not necessarily like rollout, but if from 1 to 5, like the 5th one could be stronger. And okay, that barely did any damage, so just kidding, I'm going back to Fury Attack just in case. And Dahlia just bumped you guys with her tail, and apparently there's a little bit of lag or something. It was like the audio was like, what is happening right now? But there was, I almost said Thug Race. I don't believe this guy is a thug though. Chaser Maze. I also don't know if that's how you say his name or not. But I mean, hey, your Pokemon are also pretty strong. You killed one of them. And now we're back up the stairs, but this time it is to the left because I believe there are some items down this hallway the more you go, but there's also 2 more trainers over here. You don't have anything, and we could also just walk right past her. We can't just walk by. Oh, we can't just walk by that, dude. I mean, okay, we're just gonna get these items, which we found 2 Thunderstones. Okay, I mean, if we get Pokemon that need to use Thunderstones for, we're gonna do that. And it feels really weird walking past these guys. You know what? I'm not looking for Miror B up here. I was just going for the item, but you do you, banana guy knocks you. And I also almost called it Banana Man. I don't know why my brain decided to just delete the D in bandana. Bandana. I wonder if that's some kind of brand. It feels like it would be. Ooh, you know what? Barboach. Just water type, but I think it's also ground type. And you know what? Well, I'll just bring our Manectric out. I've also grown attached to our Manectric, so that's definitely one Pokemon that I'm going to keep within a party. The rest of them can be switched out, so again, if you guys have any favorite Pokemon that end up coming into this episode and next episode that you want to switch something out with, just let me know. I'm totally up to like shuffling because it keeps things more entertaining. Goodbye Barboach, I'm very sorry. Barboach is just so darn cute. I'm also kind of surprised the animation doesn't go up because I'm pretty sure... I don't know why I can't remember the type of fish that those are. Loaches? No, that doesn't sound right, but the kind of fish it is also goes up when they die. But then again, I don't think all fish actually go floating up once they die. I'm not really sure, but regardless, we got ourselves an adorable little Plusle, which made it nicely fall right to sleep. Which, I mean, fair enough. This thing just got killed before it. And now it's using roots against the already grass-type Pokemon. I guess I just have a grudge against it. And yes, I could just use Sleep for this, but I don't really feel like doing that. You just use Spark against the Nidoran. Today's is one of those days where it's like, no, it just can't speak that well, apparently. Why are you trying to use... again, I'm not really gonna question why they're trying to make really idiotic choices. But that's fine, we're just gonna full heal our poor Manectric here. And I low-key want to call him Manectric Man. I just don't know why. I don't know why it's making me laugh. It's not even that funny. Oh yeah, you wake up, Nestle. See, that's why I don't really bother trying to awaken Pokemon that fall asleep. Or, it's like, I don't know, but when it gets frozen or not. I think when it's frozen, then it kind of matters. Because I don't know if they could thaw on their own or not. But clearly the Pokemon can just wake up on their own. That'll heal our boy. Man. Okay, no, I did not expect a Plusle to be able to spit fire like that, but you know, I don't know why I'm kind of surprised about that. All things considered, there's a lot of things that I do expect certain Pokemon to have. It's like having like a Charizard knowing how to do bubbles or something like that. It's just randomizers make it so amusing. Just take the whole total visual thing. Yes, I know Spark is not very well. Spark. I know Water Pulse is not super effective against the electric type, but I'm still gonna use it because I want to see how much damage it still does against it. I also don't know why I decided to use Dewdong against here because they both are not super effective. Well, rather, Dewdong is not super effective against either one of these. That's what I meant to say. Oh man, we don't even have anything that we can use against both of these. But we're just gonna take care of this Plusle, I guess, because, well, the Plusle could just spit fire bars, apparently. Okay, well, it can run super fast, and Endeavor, is that one of the moves that typically Pikachu has? I'm not too sure, but crit hit maybe? Not super effective, not a crit hit, but still quite a bit of damage considering otherwise. And that's where you are gonna get paralyzed there, Bulbasaur. Because you are terrifying when you just completely run like that. So that maybe one of the things that Makikita also has. And only 2 times. But hey, you know what? 2 times gets it down enough to be able to just yeet this Bulbasaur, 07 Bulbasaur. It was good to fight against you. It's too bad none of y'all are a Shadow Pokemon. Savaged! I mean, you were also pretty savaged yourself. But bye there. And Dahlia is now back on my lap. I don't know why I decided to just go up there. So I don't know what she was doing to the side, but I just looked over and it looked like she was attacking my Mystera plant. I think she was attacking a bug. But we got ourselves a Tropius and a Politoed. Politoads are absolutely adorable. Sometimes I forget that they are actually Pokemon because... But it feels like they're kind of rare in comparison. And it looks kind of weird me going into here, but I would like to bring up the Mandatrix so we can actually take care of these a little bit more easily. Okay, let's switch it out. I hope that they don't want to KO my dear Haunter. And now Dahlia's under the jacket. I'm just hearing noises beside me. Like, girl, what are you doing? It is kind of past her feeding time, but at this point, I'm just kind of waiting until she asks me to feed her? Because sometimes she barely eats. But mind you, this is also the time that I normally get home from work. So I think she's just kind of ready to eat at this point. But let's see how much damage this does get to Politoed if it will one-shot KO it. Not quite. Oh. It's also, like how the belly pattern actually looks like grass. Like I know it's just a typical swirl from its other evolution. And oh, I should have switched out the Haunter too. I didn't even think about that. I was just letting it chill in here, but I mean, I guess it works out because I just got that. Because that happened. I think it's gotta be turn for the Regice. But do any of y'all have pets? And if you do, what kind of pets do you have? Okay, goodbye, Politoed. I'm so sorry that you literally just got in here just to get shocked and fainted. And Feebas. Hello, Feebas. Another really rare Pokemon. Although, that one, I do remember it being a Pokemon, because I've always wanted one as a kid. Unfortunately, I was never able to really get one because of how honking rare they are. But thankfully in randomizers, it is much more of a higher chance, so who knows, maybe we could get a Feebas in it here. What kind of Pokemon are you hoping to see? Aeron. It feels like we've seen a lot of Aerons in this playthrough, but also it works because Heat Wave should be super effective against it. Unless the game decides, you know what, I don't think I want this to be super effective anymore. And it is not, surprisingly, but it still made it go halfway through. And I have one more revive, so I'm actually just gonna try to save the revive to use later on, because I don't know what kind of Pokemon Miror B is going to have, or if we're really gonna have to worry about that. Plus right now, we're still pretty good, despite us being kind of lower in health. So hopefully the Regice will be able to actually hit both of these and KO them. Because I don't know if that Aeron has something like Mega Punch or something that could just absolutely obliterate our Pokemon here. But it does not. Goodbye, little baby Aeron. I love you so much. I used to love Aeron, I still do. But as a kid, I think you could mostly have Aerons, or at least I would have one Aeron, rather. And all the playthroughs, except for maybe one or two. But there's this little area off now though. Which means we'll now fight this dude, which is up on the north cave. I don't really know if this would be north, because I don't know which way where you're facing to begin with for Pirate Town. Ooh, Nilotic. Absolutely beautiful. A Gligar. And I also decided to bring out our Manectric since, well, a lot of these Pokemon so far have actually been weak against electric type, which was perfect for us. And ooh, baby, it is our Milotic, okay, which means I'm not going to use Spark against it. Actually, maybe I will. We should still be able to refight it, but in case, I'm just going to use it against Gygar. I don't really know if Gygar is ground type or not. But, Dewdong, because I can still use water type. I should still use... I can still use my water attacks, and since it's also water type, it shouldn't be doing too much. So I was thinking I'm gonna actually switch out Milotic to Steel, because actually maybe not. I'm still gonna catch it though, because it's still a Shadow type Pokemon, even though Ho-Oh at this point. Again, at the very end of the game, why are you at the very end of the game now getting caught? It makes no sense to me. You know what? I'm just gonna use Spark. What? I don't know what's going on today with all the lag. It's like, bro, game, calm down, please. I'm trying to play here. Ooh, protected itself. For once, they actually use Protect. I haven't actually seen a Pokemon use that. How dare you defeat my Manectric, you little Gligar. But I mean, at least it's doing its job. Like, bro, what are you doing? You're terrifying. I want to get you out of here now. I suppose it was just protecting its Milotic. And now, an NPC was actually using his brain to use Protect and then a AoE attack that just attack every other Pokemon around here. How? What? Why did you just fall asleep there, Dewdong? That's actually generally confusing me. And let's see if we can keep our Dewdong alive now. But the boss silencing's almost done. And ooh, okay, use Hail. It's too bad the Pokemon that actually has the other things that could take us out of Hail is not here. But also it's kind of funny because we have a nice type Pokemon and a nice type Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, for sure that our Regice is not going to get affected by it. I don't know if the Dewdong will actually get hit by hail or not though. Oh hey Delicati, how's it going? I guess here's where we're going to find out if it actually affects any of our Pokemon. That's another thing that makes me kind of laugh, because you're damaging your own Pokemon using hail. Unless you're sending yourself up. Yeah, because it does nothing. But okay, let's just try to take care of the Delicat and them though. Oh, okay, you do you, Milotic. You do you. Okay, woke up and was just really ready to get his aggression out apparently. My goodness, that poor Delicat. Well, again, I'm not really going to complain, but sometimes I just am very, very shocked. Like, I didn't even know Focus Punch would be able to be used right away like that. But you know what? Right, that Nest Ball. I always think that Nest Ball is Net Ball for some reason. No, it's not. Let's gonna use a Premier Ball to see if we can catch this. And even if we don't, and we have to KO the Milotic, then we'll just have to KO it and come back to fight it anyways, because all the Pokemon, even if you miss them, even the legendaries, you have at least 2 or maybe 3 more times that you can actually do to be able to get them, which I love about that. Like, there's no actual way to be able to fudge yourself up. Okay, I'm surprised they didn't just try to attack the Dewdong with its Focus Punch, but that's okay. I'm still gonna try to catch this Milotic, whether the hail takes it down or I take it down, because I'm willing to do both. I love how his tail is hiding it like a fan. I just realized that his tail looks like a fan. I wonder if that's on purpose. No, probably. Just, I don't know why. Melodic just reminds me of like a geisha or something like that. Melodic is just so pretty. Melodic is definitely top 10 Pokemon for me. At least in terms of what I like. I've explained before, Espeon is my #1 Pokemon that I love. This Melodic might actually be like the second or third. I'm not really sure. But I guess it just really wanted to get punched before getting caught there. I mean, alright, we'll take it. Now we have a fork on the road, which we're gonna go this way because there is an item right here, or other items, maybe? 5 corn berries. I mean, alright. And we got this guy right here, which... Why are you attacking me now and not when we just really went in front of you, buddy? Like, Valen, you literally turned your neck. Looking at me. Well, wait, your whole head, not just your neck. Imagine seeing somebody's neck turning, but without the rest of the body turning. I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know if I would have to be kind of concerned about that person, or if they would be fine. But we're gonna take this kind of combination, because we're still gonna switch out to Dudong, because we're gonna attack that Numble right there. Ooh, Numble is probably like top 5 as well. Love Numble and its evolution. Campcraft, I believe it's been a long time since I've actually played a Pokemon game, so the names are kind of there, but not like fully there. I'm pretty sure it's Campcraft. Staryu! Oh my god, it's the Mega Evolution of Staryu's, not of Staryu, but I was a Starmie. The evolution of it is ridiculous, and I absolutely love it. Somebody pointed out that it looks like the Patrick Star from SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And now that's all I can think of when I see it. Haven't played the newest Pokemon game, but it seems fun and I think eventually I'm probably going to play it. But as of right now, I still need to complete the previous one, Scarlet and Violet. But I kind of held that off because it's kind of a mini rant. I guess it's not that bad. But I really don't like how they did the gym system of how you have to be within like the 10 levels. It's like the previous games you can get away with getting like 10 levels. Like 20 levels higher, but no. You have to stay within that little range. That's all I'm gonna say about that. No. I don't want that. Okay, so around here, we are nearing the save point, but not quite yet. We still got, I think, 2 or 3 trainers ahead of us. And I also have to wonder if this part down here, this little bridge area, is a reference to Nugget Bridge. I don't think that's actually the case, but that would be kind of funny. It's too bad they didn't add like the Team Rocket or a Team Snag'em at the end there. Be like, hey, do you want to join us, kid? Ooh, who's a Shadow Pokemon? Yo! Wilrim! Okay, we're gonna see the Wilrim up here. Okay, I don't know how... Pretty sure it's rock type, is it not rock bug? I guess we'll find out to see if it says it's not super effective, or even if it's ground type, if we can't even attack it at all. Also, one thing that's kind of a side note for me, which I think is kind of a why is it like this system in this game, is the fact that you can't give or take items from Pokemon that are in the PC. So you can with previous games. I'm pretty sure you could do that with the very first game, but for whatever reason you can't just do that in this game. I don't really understand that. You had to take the Pokemon out of the box, and then take that in and put it back in. But it is what it is. Goodbye, Adorith. It was good to see you. Ooh, Cass. Cute. And the audio decided to just go bye-bye. I don't know what's going on. Well, okay, I don't know what was going on right there, but the game decided to just like bug out. It lost some audio, and okay, I don't really want that, but we're back now. Hopefully we're good. I thought it was ground type. I still wanted to use it because, again, it's just some types, like typings that are like ground and like grass or something like that, but it would prioritize our groundwater. I think we're probably going to KO this build right here, but what I was going to say, I had to take a pause there because my brain was kind of malfunctioning mid-sentence, is that sometimes the dual casting, the one type takes priority over the other. It's like, I don't know if it's with all in ones of like Bush Cast or Swampert, which ground would take the priority so we can't use Thunder? Ooh, I don't even know what attack that was. I didn't even read it, I just saw his HP go up. But you know what, that's fine. We have a potion anymore. We don't have more potions, unfortunately, so... And poor Dudon. I'm just gonna use Shadow Rush though, and hopefully... hopefully, it doesn't go into the fever. Hopefully it doesn't get us essentially sick, which I think is kind of interesting, causes a fever. But no, thankfully, it did not. And we're so close to getting to the healing station. I just want to go to the healing station before we exit out here and then buy more stuff. And Fury Cutter, okay, thankfully I used Shadow Rush again. It's too bad it doesn't do too much damage, but on the plus side, we got it done with. So regardless if we get all our Pokemon fainted in one go, we're going to get across this bridge no matter what. Oh, Soch doesn't know. Oh, Soch doesn't know what to do. And there wasn't even another trainer across here. I don't know why I thought there was two. I think it's because it's a bridge that comes across here, but you know what? Well, here we're just gonna save here anyways, because you know, I don't want to get wiped out. And I don't believe this game is like Metroid. Or those kind of games where you just, if you get a game over, you can't continue at all. Dang, I thought that was gonna be another part of the bridge, but let's take a little peek to see what we have up here. Hello, Roller Boy. I'm just gonna go past you, because I thought there was an item here, but there was not. But okay, so I think we're just gonna do this one last battle here, and I'll leave it off with there, because I don't believe... What's all the way up here? There's two guys. Don't know why we're like squiggling around like this. Oh, we can't even skip past there. Okay. I think with that though, we shall leave it here. Because I would like to get some heal items and stuff like that. Because I don't know, maybe this guy has a legendary that's gonna wipe out our whole Pokemon. We got so close with that already. But also, I might switch out a couple of Pokemon, not quite sure yet. Got a bunch of them. Like a bunch. Again, if you want any of these switched out, I just switched out the Bandit for our Haunter because I really wanted to get a Gengar. But so here I kind of want to switch out Sunkrit or Circuit for the Dewdong. But I don't know. Until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Set the subscribe button, send something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.